All the information shared in this video is available on the public platform. Nothing is discussed here which may breach the confidentiality of our armed forces. Defense Detective respects our defense forces and works only on the information that is available for public use.
The Russian Telegram channel @_wrong_side on 23rd September posted a video purportedly showing an Iskander-M missile strike on the Motor Sich PJSC workshop in Zaporizhia. Motor Sich production areas have been repeatedly struck by Russian missiles since the start of the special military operation. The most recent strike is reported to have targeted the workshop where UAV components were being manufactured. Earlier in the year, on 5th April, RIA Novosti reported that Russian forces had struck the Motor Sich enterprise, where engines for military aircraft are assembled and military equipment of the Ukrainian armed forces is repaired. RIA Novosti's report was based on a telegram post by Vladimir Rogov, the head of the Zaporozhye public movement, "We are together with Russia." Rogov wrote, according to preliminary data, the reason was the arrival of two Iskander-K OTRK missiles. At a minimum, there was a hit on the Motor Sich industrial site. According to him, the enterprise produces AI-450 aircraft engines and components for drones, as well as assembles engines for military aircraft and helicopters and repairs military equipment of the Ukrainian armed forces. Recalling strikes even earlier, Sergei Lebedev told RIA Novosti about the arrivals of this enterprise at the end of March. According to him, the plant also assembles attack drones and re-equips anti-aircraft missiles from the S-200 complex for use against ground targets. Vladimir Rogov told RIA Novosti several blows were struck on Motor Sich in mid-February. According to him, the strikes became painful for the Ukrainian armed forces given the large losses at the front and the urgent need to restore equipment that was previously in storage. The Indian angle. It may be noted that Indian Air Force's Antonov An-32 aircraft are each powered by two Ivchenko Progress AI-20DM turboprop engines. The Ivchenko Progress AI-20DM engines were manufactured at Motor Sich in Zaporizhia, Ukraine, and at the Perm engine plant, UEC Perm Engines, in Perm, Russia. Ukraine's Spetstechno Export, STE, provides spares for the Ivchenko Progress AI-20DM engines used by the Indian Air Force, IAF. The IAF operates a fleet of 105 An-32 medium tactical military transport aircraft. The aircraft has outstanding takeoff characteristics in hot and high conditions typical of the line of actual control, up to 55 degrees Celsius and 4,500 meters elevation, along the border with China. The IAF is heavily dependent on the An-32 for air maintenance of army troops deployed along our northern frontier, airdropping of cargo, paradropping and medevac. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited Ukraine on 23 August 2024 at the invitation of President Volodymyr Zelensky. During his visit, Modi and Zelensky discussed various areas of cooperation, including defense, economic ties, and science and technology. According to reports in the Indian media, Modi tried to persuade Ukraine to launch joint ventures in India to produce spares for Ukraine-supplied defense equipment. Many of the defense equipment that India acquired from the Soviet Union over the years was manufactured in what is now Ukraine. Still in use and operationally significant defense equipment sourced from Ukraine includes gas turbine engines for Indian Navy, warships besides An-32 aircraft engines. Bloomberg reported in August that Ukraine's state-owned Zorya Mashproekt is in talks with Indian private sector companies to jointly manufacture gas turbines used by Indian warships. The two countries are also discussing manufacturing aircraft and aero engines in India. Admiral Grigorovich class, Project 11356M, frigates besides the Motor Sich plant. Russia in the past has also struck Ukraine's Zorya Mashproekt enterprise in the Mykolaiv region, which produces the engines for Project 11356M frigates. Zorya Mashproekt was reportedly already headed for bankruptcy before the start of Russia's Special Military Operations, SMO, in Ukraine on 24 February 2022. Following the start of the SMO, on 13 March 2022, Zorya Mashproekt's construction facility was struck by a Russian missile attack. According to ACSIS analysis, Russia's standoff strikes damaged significant portions of the plant and caused large fires, likely crippling the plant's ability to produce turbines in the near term. It's clear that Zorya Mash-Project will not resume production of gas turbines before the end of the conflict in Ukraine. In 2018, India and Russia signed a formal contract under which PSZ Yantra would supply India with two Admiral Grigorovich class, Project 11356M, frigates for use by the IN and help GSL build two more in India. Russia would also provide technical assistance to the Indian shipyard in setting up production facilities for the 11356M frigates. The Zaporizhzhia strike. Russian forces struck the city of Zaporizhzhia under Ukrainian occupation around 2 a.m. during the night of 23 September. The Telegram channel to Majors reported 3 extremely powerful arrivals and power outages at 2:27 a.m. Videos posted on social media showed a fire at one of the points stuck. It's being widely reported that the arrivals were fab bombs with UMPK glide kits. If true, it's the first recorded use of UMPK kit glide bombs to strike Zaporizhzhia. So far, it was considered that Zaporizhzhia is beyond the range of Russian UMPK kit bombs.